Hey everyone, it's Mike from Destinations of Travel coming to you live today from the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival. I hope everyone's having a great day and ready to take a walk around EPCOT on this beautiful day. It is almost perfect. We are getting to that perfect time of year for weather here in Central Florida, where we are like high 70s to low 80s right now. Still a little bit warm in the sun. It's very nice in the shade. But we are about to dip even a little bit lower. We're going to get into the low 70s pretty soon. Really great time of year to visit. And especially with the holidays coming up, it's a great time to visit Walt Disney World. So I know we've already been out here for this year's Food and Wine Festival, but there's been quite a few developments here at EPCOT lately. So I figured it was a good time to get back out to EPCOT. I also got to try some new stuff here for the Food and Wine Festival, so get a chance to talk about that as well. We're going to have a little bit of a shorter video. We're not going to make our way all the way around World Showcase this time. I don't think, at least. We'll see. You never know what happens, but the plan is to stick more towards Spaceship Earth for this video today. So without further ado, let's begin our walk around the Food and Wine Festival. Like I said, beautiful day here. Nearly perfect weather. Just a little bit warm in the sun still, but otherwise pretty much perfect. We've got Pluto out here meeting and greeting. And Spaceship Earth actually just recently reopened. Currently a 15-minute wait. It actually looks a lot shorter than that. I waited to ride it earlier today, and the line was longer than that. I think I only waited about 10 minutes. But it reopened after a fairly lengthy refurbishment, and everything in there looks great right now. Like, it looks brand new in there, which is really, really cool. I did actually record a full video of the ride, and you'll be able to check that out on our YouTube channel in the near future. If you want to see what Spaceship Earth looks like when it's at its best. So that's the first piece of news for EPCOT. And like I said, there's been a lot lately. First off, Food and Wine is almost, we'll say almost finished. We got about a month left, which for Food and Wine, that's, we're looking at like a little less than a third. So this actually is a little bit less than a month. It's November 22nd is the final day for the Food and Wine Festival. So if you are coming out here in November, good chance you'll be here for the Food and Wine Festival. And then right on its heels, November 28th is the start of the Festival of the Holidays. So Festival of the Holidays right around the corner. And then we also recently got the announcement for the dates for the Festival of the Arts, which will be returning on January 10th, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I've got a lot of dates I'm trying to remember off the top of my head right now. But I think that's it. I believe January 10th. Early January for Festival of the Arts, which is one of my favorite festivals. So EPCOT, if you're not familiar, has 4 festivals throughout the year. Obviously right now, Food and Wine Festival, then Festival of the Holidays, and then Festival of the Arts, and then the Flower and Garden Festival. It's really hard to pick a favorite, but Festival of the Arts is definitely in consideration for that, because the park looks beautiful. The food is always surprisingly great. I guess not surprisingly anymore, right? But it is always very, very good. So yeah, definitely love Festival of the Arts. Love Festival of the Holidays too, which again starts November 28th. So we are very close to the start of that as well. Definitely excited for the holiday season here in Walt Disney World. Just wanted to come over here and get a nice look at Spaceship Earth in the World Celebration Gardens here. Well, we are actually going to head into the Creation Shop because there's been a whole bunch of new merchandise for EPCOT, including some for you Figment fans. I apologize if I am not answering your comment. I'm not seeing anything come through, so Facebook tends to give us some glitches like that sometimes, so apologies. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. We're gonna head into the Creation Shop here. We got some just generic EPCOT merchandise here. I don't believe any of this is new right now, but there is some new Figment stuff, including this very unique t-shirt. Sort of oversized, baggy t-shirt with a real photo of Figment on it, like the Figment animatronic. Yeah, blank on the back, so that's the whole design. A little strange. I know some people love Figment. It's not necessarily me. This one's not bad. I like this. This is really nice and soft too. Looks like there's a hoodie here. Oh, this is just Walt Disney World in general. And then there is a Figment button-up shirt as well. So some fun new Figment merchandise. This is also really cool. This is Mickey Mouse Club Mouseketeer guitar, or mouse guitar. This is awesome. This thing is so cool. Let me see, how much is this? This might be a little bit difficult to tell. But I'll give you a look at it while I try to find the price. $99.99. Which, I mean, it's a functioning guitar. It's obviously going to be a little bit smaller, but that's pretty good. This is the 70th anniversary of the Mickey Mouse Club. So they got a nice zip-up hoodie and a hat as well. But that mouse guitar is really cool. I'm sure a lot of people will go crazy for that. Oh, there's even more Mickey Mouse Club merchandise here. We got a plush. We've got a sweatshirt, which is also very nice and soft. There's a kid's sweatshirt here as well. Very cool. Feels like, I mean, I guess at this point, it is the case that every year is a new anniversary for Disney. Another like milestone anniversary. There's just something every single year. Look at this like fleece button up. That's really nice. Looks like there's a jacket over here as well. Zip up jacket. And there's even more Mickey Mouse Club. There's a ton of stuff here. We've got like a Mickey Mouse figurine. Here he is. This is a mug, like oversized, more probably used for storage. And then a hat as well. Oh, here's the classic Walt Disney World one. And then the Mickey Mouse Club. Right next to each other. Actually, that might be the front and the back. Nope, it is not. Those are two different hats. So yeah, lots of new merchandise, both for Figment and the Mickey Mouse Club. We're gonna exit over here, where I got to try some new Food and Wine Festival offerings. And when I say new, I mean relatively new to me at least, because I was here on opening day for the Food and Wine Festival, and these two booths had not yet opened. These did not open. So the festival began in August. I want to say August 28th, actually. And there's a nice symmetry to that because I believe we were here on August 28th. These two booths opened on September 28th. And today is October 28th. So there you go. So these are Coastal Eats. So you got your seafood options. This is a familiar booth introduced in 2017, so it's been around for a little while. Lump crab cake, seaside pot pie and a Peruvian ceviche. I didn't try any of that. I would absolutely eat the crab cake. That does sound really good. But I was here today for Gyozas of the Galaxy, and you'll see a full video of everything I tried, which was everything here at Gyozas of the Galaxy. We'll have that up on our YouTube in the near future. But this is obviously a Guardians of the Galaxy themed dumpling kitchen here. And they have buffalo style dumplings, street corn style dumplings, and French onion soup style dumplings. And I did try all three, like I said, so you'll see that video on our YouTube in the near future. I will say, all very good. And spoiler alert, that street corn dumpling is calling my name again. I would absolutely get that again. It was really, really delicious. But again, if you want to see all of those, that video will be on our YouTube in the near future. I'll be sure to share a link here on our Facebook as well. But head over to our YouTube, youtube.com/D2Travel. Be sure to subscribe while you're there. We have all kinds of fun content over there, including room tours and things like that from the hotels, as well as ride videos. You know, the sorts of things that can't really be done in a live stream. So again, that's youtube.com/D2Travel, D, the number 2, travel. I was very excited to get back out here to try that Gyozas of the Galaxy booth, because I was bummed when it was all completely my fault. They absolutely announced that it was not opening with the start of the festival. But I was definitely disappointed to not get to try it that opening day. But, you know, it's not like I didn't have a long list of things I wanted to try. So we do, if you have not seen it, we also have a video of that opening day where I tried 10 new items from the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival. Yes, 10 new items in one day. It was a lot. But so much good food at this festival. Which again, there's a month left, or a little less than a month left. November 22nd is the last day for the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival, and the Festival of the Holidays is right around the corner. Now, the Festival of the Holidays here begins on November 28th here in EPCOT, but we've got holiday festivities happening much sooner than that in Walt Disney World. Jollywood Nights, November 7th. Mickey's Very Merry, I believe, is the same day. It might be the day before, November 6th, right around there. Hi, Michelle. So those two holiday parties, which are separately ticketed events, those begin much sooner. The Festival of the Holidays here at EPCOT, not a separately ticketed event. That is included with your EPCOT ticket. So that's one of the really nice things about the festivals here at EPCOT is they don't cost you any extra. And then the festival, or the holiday festivities really kick off, I want to say it was November 17th officially for Walt Disney World. So you'll see some stuff at Disney Springs, decorations in the hotels. And we will be out to check out hopefully all of it. There was another piece of news regarding the Festival of the Holidays here at EPCOT. And that is the Santa meet and greet will be moved to, Encanto show is about to happen, I think.
EPCOT Plaza stage will come alive with music and dancing as we invite you to join us for Celebración Encanto. Get ready to sing along, porque la fiesta is about to begin. Hola a todos.
We are going to have to move along because I think the music will probably shut us down. But the Communicore Plaza is going to be, or Communicore Hall is going to be the home for the meet and greet for Santa for the Festival of the Holidays, which looks like I can actually pop in there right now. It was closed recently, but I also stopped here for a second because there are games out here. I love this. They have Giant Connect 4. There's Cornhole out here. Let's see. Ah, so close. But I like that they have games out there on the lawn. Let's see. Can we pop into Communicore Hall? I'm not sure that there's anything going on in here right now. There you go. So I love that. Just a quiet place with seating and air conditioning. Sometimes you need that. So last time I was here, it was closed because they were, I guess, getting back to the basics, getting rid of all of the Goofy core. What did they call it for Cool Kids Summer? They had a whole Goofy setup in there with like a kids dance party and things. So they got rid of all of that, and then obviously I'm sure they'll be closed for at least a few days while they prepare for the Festival of the Holidays. With the, like I said, the Santa meet and greet will be in there. So, but right now, just some air conditioned seating, nice quiet area, which is really nice. So we're gonna head over to the land. I don't know how far I can go into the land before service starts to get a little bit choppy, so we might just kind of linger outside a little bit. But there's some news regarding the land. I need to cut this way. Where am I going? So we'll be talking about some news regarding the land. In the meantime, while I make my way over there, the wrong turn I just made reminded me we have a new video up on our YouTube right now. If you are interested in seeing what the walk is like from Disney's Polynesian Village Resort all the way over to Magic Kingdom, we did that recently, and that is up on our YouTube right now. We did that in real time, no cuts. Once I began the walk from Poly over to Magic Kingdom, stayed in one shot all the way over to Poly, so you could see exactly what it's like. No tricky editing or anything like that. And that includes my wrong turn at the Grand Floridian. So again, you can head over to youtube.com/D2travel to see that. All right, so yeah, we are just going to pause out here in front of the land, because inside is where you would find the entrance to Soarin', which Soarin' Around the World, previously Soarin' Over California, and recently announced, I'm just trying to get out of people's way here, but recently announced we'll be getting a new Soarin', Soarin' Over America, or Soarin' Across America? Soarin' Across America, I believe, is the official name. And that will be in celebration of America's semi-quincentennial. Thank you, Patrick Warburton, for that. So all we know is next summer, this new version of Soarin' will be coming to both EPCOT and Disney California Adventure in Disneyland. So a brand new version of a beloved attraction. I'm excited for this. I really like Soarin'. It's not something I do very often because it's one of the longer wait times in the park. And to be honest, I don't go on many rides when I'm out here. But I do really like Soarin'. And I will absolutely be here to try that out for sure. So again, Soarin' Across America is part of America's 250th, monorail. 250th anniversary, birthday, whatever you want to call it. And again, all we know is that it will be next summer. We don't have an official date or like time frame more specific than that. And again, that will also be going to the Soarin' over at Disney California Adventure in the Disneyland Resort. So if you're heading over to the West Coast next year, you'll see it there as well. And if you don't have any plans to visit either Disney resort, you can head over to d2travel.com or get in touch with a destination to travel advisor. You can also send us an email at info@d2travel.com. Let one of our amazing advisors start planning your next Disney vacation at no additional cost to you. They handle all of the stress of planning. There's a lot that goes into planning a Disney vacation these days. So let them handle all the stressful parts. All you have to worry about is enjoying your vacation. We looked at some Figment merchandise. We're coming past Journey into Imagination with Figment. Those of you guys in the comments, since I did see a comment come through earlier, what are your thoughts on Figment? Are you a big Figment fan? I personally, it is not my favorite Disney character. Not that I dislike Figment, I just don't have the love for Figment that I think so many people have. I will say that's not my favorite attraction in this park. However, we do have a full ride-through video of that attraction as well over on our YouTube channel. So if you want to check out, if you're sitting at home missing EPCOT and you want to kind of vicariously ride Journey into Imagination with Figment, you can do that over on our YouTube. I'm going to keep talking over the Encanto music as we make our way through or past Communicore Plaza. And like I said, we're not going to go all the way around World Showcase today, but we are going to step into World Showcase and probably just kind of circle back towards the port of entry. So we'll be entering over by the Canada side here. But we have done a live stream from this year's Food and Wine Festival already. So if you do want to see more of the offerings for the festival, you can go back on our YouTube channel and check that out. We also, again, have a video where I tried 10 different menu items. 10 new menu items, new with this year's festival. So you can check that out on our YouTube as well, if you want some more of the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival. Going by a few of the food and wine booths here. This is Bramblewood Bites. I didn't actually try any food here. I don't believe there was any new offering here at Bramblewood, but I did try the Bananas Foster Nitro Ale. I don't recommend it. It was the only thing I tried that day that was not, I was not a fan of. I will say if you really love like banana flavoring, like banana flavored candies, yeah, maybe you'll like it then. It wasn't for me. Milled and Mulled, on the other hand, has the apple, cinnamon, and caramel mini churros sundae, which was unbelievable. It wasn't quite as pretty as the picture you just saw, but I think it was more delicious. That was, maybe the best thing I had. It's almost cheating. It's a churro, apple, caramel, cinnamon sundae. Not in that order necessarily, but it was so good. And then Forest and Field on the left here, the sandwich there was also very good. Well, we're going to pause up ahead with a look across the lagoon here in World Showcase. Let's talk about one last piece of news for here at EPCOT. And we're just going to look across the lagoon here at the France Pavilion. I honestly don't know if I just pointed out the France Pavilion. I can't see my screen because of the glare with the sun right now. But there is some big news coming out of the France Pavilion. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is becoming a 2D attraction. So currently you wear 3D glasses and you go around and you see the screens and obviously the images pop out at you. That is changing. It is becoming a 2D attraction, which I'm a big fan of. I know so many people get motion sickness from those 3D glasses. My wife is one of them. So I'm excited that we will be able to ride that attraction again. And that will be, the attraction will be closed November 10th to the 13th. So November 14th, it will reopen with a 2D, as a 2D attraction instead of the 3D with the glasses. I'm, again, really excited to check that out. And that makes it something that we can actually share a video with you guys for, because 3D attractions don't really work so well. You have to look through the 3D glasses for the attraction to work the way it's supposed to. And that won't be the case anymore. So I'm really excited for that. And again, November 14th, it will be reopened. If you're visiting Epcot, November 10th to the 13th, it will be closed. Unfortunately, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure will not be open, but it will reopen on the 14th. So very limited closure for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure for a change that I think is very well worth it. Hi, Ginny. Ginny says, I was there 5 weeks ago, but I feel I need to come back again. I know that feeling all too well, and that is why I live here now. Those of you who have been watching for a while know I used to vacation here, living in New Jersey, used to vacation here roughly once a year, and every time I left, just felt wrong. And I live here now. All right, so we are, like I said, we're not going to make our way all the way around the World Showcase today. We have already been here for a full live stream, checking out all of the offerings for the Food and Wine Festival. So you can check that out over on our YouTube. Instead, I'm going to make my way back up to the front of the park, and we'll wrap things up there by Spaceship Earth. So if you have any last minute questions or anything, feel free to drop them in the comments there. I will take the time also to mention that we recently wrapped up our Walt Disney World Resort Hotel Spotlight series, during which, throughout the course of 2025, we got out to every single Walt Disney World Resort Hotel, and there's a lot of them. And we took a look at the food offerings, the room types, and then did a live stream for every single one of them. So if you want to check out any of those, maybe you have questions about any of your hotels, you want to see, what it's like of sort of POV walking around that hotel, you can find all of those videos, again, on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/D2Travel. Some of them might still be here on Facebook as well, but Facebook has begun deleting live streams after some time, so they all live on our YouTube. We're also going to have a whole lot more coming your way in the near future, because once we get into really like the middle of November, the holiday season just kicks into high gear, and we just have a ton of stuff popping up around Central Florida, including, again, the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. I don't think, at least as of right now, we don't have plans to get out to Mickey's Very Merry or Jollywood Nights over at Magic Kingdom and Disney's Hollywood Studios, respectively. But we will definitely get out to both of those parks to share some of the decorations and other festivities. We'll also get out to Disney's Animal Kingdom. We'll get out to Disney Springs. You guys know I have to get out to Disney's Wilderness Lodge every holiday season, so we'll be there again soon, as well as plenty of other attractions. Walking back up to Spaceship Earth now, and I really want to go back to GO82. It has been a while. Went a couple of times. Actually, no, I went once. I'm confusing it now with Beak and Barrel over at Magic Kingdom, the Pirates-themed bar, which I have been to a couple of times. GO82 I've only been to once, and I really want to go back because, well, for so many reasons, but one being that they have maybe my favorite old-fashioned anywhere, and that is the brown butter old fashioned. Oh, and I should mention too, while we currently don't have plans to get out to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party over at Magic Kingdom or Jollywood Nights at Disney's Hollywood Studios, we are going to have a podcast episode discussing Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So if you have any questions or you just want to learn more about the party, that episode will be out on Thursday. You know, if you're watching live. If you're watching the replay of this, you know, I have no idea. It's probably already out, depending on when you're watching this video. But our podcast is the Parks and Passports podcast. And that is part of the Chip and Company network. So if you search Chip and Company wherever you get your podcasts, you'll find us. We have episodes coming out every other week on Thursdays to discuss things like the Very Merry Christmas Party or just other happenings around the parks, as well as other travel destinations. Like our most recent episode discussed Brian's recent trip to Sandals South Coast. So if you're interested in travel to other places as well, you can check out that podcast. Again, the Parks and Passports podcast on the Chip and Company podcast network. I'm very excited to discuss Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. It's been a while since I've been out there. And again, I don't plan on going this year as of yet, but always fun just to talk about the party. And again, we will be out here at EPCOT again in the near future as the Festival of Holidays kicks off on November 28th. So keep an eye out for that. And as always, if you would like to start planning your next Disney vacation, head over to d2travel.com or send us an email at info@d2travel.com. Get in touch with one of our amazing advisors today and let them start planning your next vacation for you at no additional cost. We're going to wrap things up pretty much right where we started. Nice view of Spaceship Earth on a beautiful day here. Again, this is a really nice time of year to visit. But that is going to do it for us here today. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. And I'll see you all real soon. Bye.